The garden was calm that afternoon, the kind of calm that came only after rain. Water still clung to the petals, glimmering in the late sun like faint tears, and the air smelled of wet grass and relief. You stood there waiting, your fingers nervously curling and uncurling around your phone. You had already made up your mind, but your heart was trembling like a fragile leaf. It wasn't easy to let go of everything that had once broken you. The sound of footsteps behind you made your chest tighten. You turned slightly, and there he was, Jungkook walking towards you in a simple white shirt and black slacks, sleeves rolled up, hair a little messy from the wind. His steps slowed when he saw you, eyes searching your face as he was still unsure of this was real. You didn't smile, not yet. Hey, he said quietly, stopping a few feet away, his voice soft and careful, almost afraid to disturb the stillness between you. You nodded blankly. Hey, he looked down, stuffing his hands in his pockets. You called me, he said hesitantly. Is everything okay? You let out a shaky breath, glancing towards the garden bench. Sit, you murmured, your tone calm but carrying something heavy, a decision that could rewrite everything between you. He obeyed without question, lowering himself onto the bench, keeping a respectful distance. He stood for a moment longer, gathering the courage that had taken months to build. Then you sat beside him, not too close, but close enough for him to feel your presence. I have been thinking, you started slowly, your voice steady but gentle, a lot about everything, about us. His eyes flickered towards you for a second, then back down to his hands. And he asked quietly, almost like he didn't dare to hope. You sigh, your gaze fixed on the sky, about how much anger I carried, how much pain, how much I hated you for what you did. But also, your voice trembled a little. How much of me still couldn't hate you completely, no matter how hard I tried. Jungkook looked up, now his breath catching. Ryan, you shook your head slightly, cutting him off before I could speak further. Let me finish. He nodded silently. I told myself that I would never forgive you. You continued, your voice growing firmer. That what you did destroyed everything between us. But lately, you paused, your eyes softening. I started to realize that maybe holding on to that pain was destroying me too. Every time I looked at you and saw guilt instead of peace, it reminded me that neither of us ever healed. The silence that followed was deep, filled with the quiet hum of the wind, the sound of birds fluttering between branches, and Jungkook's unsteady breathing. He finally spoke, his voice low. You don't owe me forgiveness, Lion, not after what I did. If you hate me forever, I'll accept that. You looked at him, really looked at him. There was no arrogance left, no sharpness in his eyes, just quiet remorse. I don't hate you, you admitted softly. That's the problem. I tried to, but I couldn't. Because somewhere deep down, I still remember the person you were before everything fell apart. His eyes filled with emotion, glassy, vulnerable. The person who loved you, you nodded faintly. The person who would never even raise his voice at me. The one who made me feel like I was his home. His, he swallowed hard, his voice breaking slightly. I'm still that person. I lost myself for a long time, but I never stopped being yours, not even when I was too blind to see it. You looked away, blinking back tears. You hurt me, Jungkook. He whispered. You broke something inside me that I thought I would never heal. And even though I know the reasons, even though I understand now, it still doesn't erase what happened. I know, he said quietly, his fingers trembling on his knees. And I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you, even if it takes forever. You turned back to him, your voice suddenly firmer. No, Jungkook, you will get one chance, one, and if you break it, I'll walk away quietly. I won't fight, I won't argue, I won't even hate you this time. I'll just go. His breath caught, and he immediately shook his head. Why am I? You raised a hand, stopping him. Don't promise me forever if you are not ready to mean it. Don't tell me you will change. Show me. Prove that this time that it's real. He looked at you like he was seeing light for the first time in years. Disbelief, hope, and gratitude all tangled together. You are giving me a chance? He asked almost in a whisper. You nodded. I am after thinking a lot, but this is your last one, Jungkook. You hurt me again and you lose me for good. His eyes glistened as he leaned forward slightly, his voice trembling. I swear I won't. You are the only thing that ever made me want to live better. I won't risk losing that again. You look down at your intertwined hands, his trembling fingers reaching for yours, hesitant, waiting for permission. For the first time in years, you didn't pull away. Instead, you let his fingers rest against yours. I'm not promising that I'll forget everything overnight, you said softly, but I'll try because somewhere inside me, I still want to believe that what we had deserves another chance. Jungkook's tears finally escaped, a shaky breath leaving his throat as he whispered, "Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me." You smiled faintly, though your own eyes were wet. "I do, Jungkook, I really do. But remember what I said. This is the last time I'm giving you my trust. Protect it like your life depends on it." He gave a small trembling nod. "I will. You have my word." For a moment, neither of us spoke. The garden was wrapped in gold light. Now the air filled with warmth and quiet peace. The same garden where once everything ended now felt like it was beginning again. Jungkook finally reached up, brushing away a tear that had slipped down your cheek. His touch was gentle, not possessive, not desperate, just warm and grateful. "I won't let you regret this," he whispered. You looked at him, your lips curving into a faintest smile. "You better not," you said softly, and for the first time in years, the silence between you didn't feel painful, it felt healing. It felt like the first breath after drowning, like forgiveness might actually be possible, like love, despite everything, still had a chance to bloom again.